All right, happy Tuesday. Excuse the noise. We have major construction happening here at our vintage modern factory in Atlanta, bursting at the seams while we grow, so bear with us while all the noise is going on. All right, today I'm going to show you what we have on our assembly line, and these are some builds that are in progress right now, starting with this one, which is for sale. You could grab this right now, put a deposit on it. It'll be done next week. It's Phoenician yellow, aka butter yellow. It'll have every single option. It's got Wimbledon white grille, Wimbledon white stripes, Wimbledon white trim, and stay tuned for the interior. You can call or text us and grab this build and take it off the market. Our team will walk you through your options. We offer financing, we take trades, and they're standing by. It is 4 p.m. Eastern time in Atlanta here, and you can make this yours. So if you're looking for Phoenician yellow, but you don't want to wait, this will be done next week, for sale, ready to go. All right, and I'm going to show you how we build what it is we build. This right here is our standard operating procedures, SOPs for every single step in the entire process, broken down by work instructions with a torque spec for every nut and bolt, and very, very detailed instructions on what perfect looks like, along with tack time. And the tack time, TAKT, allows us to predictably measure how long every vehicle, every day, every step, and every station will take. And it's those two things, having SOPs, a clearly defined standard, and tack time, allows us to build it on time with perfect quality. Sounds very simple, but if you don't have those two things at the very least, then you're guessing and you're hoping and you're trying really hard. And I built lots and lots of things. I've been on the consumer side of building things, and I've been on the building side of building things back when we did restoration. Without a repeatable process like this, very, very difficult to actually do on-time delivery. And if you've ever built something before, you know it's rarely ever on time. And I can tell you with great pride that with the exception of very, very minor outliers that pop up, if we say it's going to deliver on time, it's delivering on time. Really important to our clients too, because you guys have birthdays, anniversaries, bar mitzvahs, 16 birthday parties, graduation, M&A, IPO, retirement, and you want it to be on time. You totally get it. But you also want it to be perfect. And for $300,000, it should be perfect. And it's that process that allows our team to be able to repeat it over and over and over. Like this truck right here, which is Emily's. And Emily is a client of ours who is going to be sending this off to Europe. And I just want to give Emily's assistant, Maud, a shout out. She worked very, very hard to get all the specs and be the communication liaison between us and the client, and got this deal put together so that her client can enjoy. And so this truck right here, Midnight Blue, is in Station 2. It'll be done next week. It'll wrap up and go through final inspection, which is this tunnel right here. And it'll get shipped off to Europe. So if you are interested in learning more about our process, you can text or call our team, or go to our website, vintagemodern.com. You'll find a lot of information there. We have a configurator. We have inventory listed as well. And I'll walk you through some of these builds here. This is Caribbean turquoise, ready to be picked up and ready to ship. You also have this other Phoenician yellow truck, which is in line for pickup. And this is Raj and Pam out in Mississippi. This is gonna be their beach car, perfect spec. Cannot wait for you guys to get this. You will really, really enjoy it. These chassis right here are some of our pre-orders. And you can see the demand for what it is we do, which is a fully modernized classic. We're the only company in the world that I know of at this level of quality and scale, not building restoration, not building Restomod, but doing the opposite. We used to do restoration and we did Restomod, and they looked really nice. They just couldn't drive and be as reliable and have the modern safety features of a modern vehicle. So we did the opposite. Instead of trying to make those old cars more modern, we took a modern car platform and through 900 hours of handcrafted labor transformed it into a truly fully modernized classic, meaning it can pass emissions, it is FMVSS compliant, and we physically crash tested the vehicle too. Big deal. So if you're looking for the best of both worlds, classic inspired design, but modern reliability, modern driving characteristics, modern engineering, modern design underneath, and technology and safety, it truly is the best of both worlds. And this is just some of the builds that we have in the queue. And a lot of people always wanted a classic car, but they never wanted the classic car problems. And you can see how when you have this underneath this, you really get the best of both worlds. Art you can drive like nothing else on the road, the reliability you're used to in your Range Rover or G-Wagon, and the safety confidence that if you ever got in an accident, you have crumple zones, you have traction control and anti-lock brakes, you have side impact beams, you got a functional roll bar tied to the chassis, you have electronics like pre-collision assist with the emergency braking, like this Venetian yellow one here, you have roll sensor, stability control, all the things that keep you out of trouble, and likely the things you don't have to think about. But when you have a classic car, you don't have any of that, which is a big request we had when we were building restoration and restaurants. Speaking of which, this boxwood green truck is in stock, fresh build, ready for immediate delivery. No wait. If you want this truck right now, you can text or call our team or DM us on Instagram. And this build finished just a couple days ago, and it is ready for immediate delivery. So if you want boxwood green with ball glove, has every single option, including vintage stripes, chrome trim, Fox coilover suspension. You have the 17-inch forged aluminum wheels. These are 33-inch BF Goodrich all-terrain tires. You got the matching boxwood green brake calipers, and the body, and I'll show you how we go about transforming this modern chassis into a modern classic, is brand new steel. 100% American-made Detroit steel that we stamped. And we didn't replicate the old body. There are major flaws with the old bodies from the 1960s and 70s. They're too short, they're too narrow, they're too small. The cars today are bigger, wider, and longer. And so when we thought about how to reverse engineer the most ideal outcome for our customers, especially at this price point, they didn't want any compromises. So you start with this platform, you stamp brand new steel, made in America, perfect lines and gaps, and flush, wider, bigger, and longer than the original, so it fits onto a modern car chassis. You preserve all of the safety features underneath, and the way it drives, you're not gonna have to worry about how a 1960s truck drives, because this is actually a 2025, 2026 modern vehicle. And I'm gonna show you inside what that looks like. You've got creature comforts, like your power steps. These right here are billet aluminum door handles, then sent to Detroit to be chromed. Same with your gas cap. These are all the little details that we obsess over to give you a quality vehicle that will be on par in terms of detail, fit and finish, and craftsmanship, and quality of materials of anything in your garage, especially at this price point. And inside here, you have a modern steering wheel with modern controls like cruise control, volume control. You have Bluetooth, hands-free calling, controls for your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got a 12-inch touchscreen navigation, dual zone climate control with heated seats, heated steering wheel. This has an automatic. You can get a manual, 7-speed modern manual. Harder to find, takes a little bit longer, but if you really want a manual transmission, it is an option. This is your 12-inch touchscreen infotainment system, and you have shift on the fly, 4-wheel drive. You have the ability to change the different modes. It could be snow, slippery, ice, mud, sand. You could off-road this truck. You could drive it on the freeway. You could take it on a road trip. You could drive it in the rain. It's waterproof, including the soft top, which we engineered to ensure there's no water intrusion. And that means you could drive it in the rain. Old classic car, you're not driving that in the rain. It doesn't have traction control. It doesn't have anti-lock brakes. And even if it did have that, it doesn't have any of the modern safety features. So our customers in the past would be reluctant to drive in the rain. Plus, old cars notorious for leaking water. You're not gonna have this issue. And this particular one has a full zip soft top on it. There's the power steps. Jonathan, how you doing? Good, good. Back here you have your rear parking sensors and backup camera and this beautiful chrome bumper that we stamped, also made of brand new steel. This has the vintage stripes as well. Every single option. So you've got all your power, creature comforts, keyless entry. Look at that ball glove leather. Pillows in case you love it so much you want to sleep in it. Some of our clients do. And the number one thing no restoration or Restomod has, it's going to be 6 airbags. You have 6 of them all around you. Side impact beams in the doors. Focal audio sound system with a 10-inch JL subwoofer. There's the power steps. So this truck is for sale. So in stock, ready for immediate delivery. So if you can move fast, you can reach out to our team, put a deposit down, hold it, and have your paperwork wrapped up, and we can ship this anywhere in the world. All right, so here's Boxwood Green. Jonathan's wrapping her up. And let me take you over to our body over here. So when we say we stamped a brand new body, we thought a lot about reverse engineering perfection for the ideal classic inspired luxury vehicle. So step 1 is real steel, American made and stamped in Detroit, not overseas, not in China, not a plastic or a composite, but real American made steel. Then we take that modern car chassis underneath and we start to blend the best of both worlds. Now you've got a brand new body, no rust, made in America, go USA, and the details and the lines and the gaps are absolutely perfect. This is not old tooling from the 60s and 70s, and it is wider, longer, and bigger. Why is that important? Well, it's important because if you look at the evolution of cars from the 1960s to today, they are bigger, wider, longer for a reason. Number 1, they drive like a modern car, wider track width, longer wheelbase, and number 2, the cars today are bigger for a reason. They are safer than they've ever been, and you have all your modern safety features underneath. And then what we do is we go to great lengths to make sure that we don't eyeball things. We don't do it by memory and feel. Our lines and gaps are called out down to the millimeter. Why is that so important? Well, you want this line to be exact all the way down. You want this line to be exact all the way down. You want it to be flush and all of your panels to fit perfectly down to the millimeter, which is why we measure everything using gap gauges and we record that data. We are maniacal about it. And I can tell you, even on a factory $250,000, $300,000 car, it could be a Urus, it could be a G-Wagon, it could be a Range Rover, it could be a Rolls-Royce Cullinan. I can tell you the big mass-produced car manufacturers, the lines and gaps would surprise you. This is a handcrafted vehicle, meaning that the entire thing, other than the chassis, the drivetrain, and the safety features underneath, is all handcrafted by real people, artists, engineers, down to the specification. So now you have brand new sheet metal, pre-fitted onto a modern car chassis, and it is a very solid, heavy, thick piece of metal here. And you can look over here. These are our body panels. We control our own supply chain. We're not reliant on overseas. There's no tariffs. Big, big difference. So we stamped our own body panels. That's how confident we were in what it is our customers wanted. And we knew what our customers wanted because we used to build lots and lots of restoration and Restomod right here in this building. And it was pretty clear what the customers wanted. They want a classic looking vehicle without the classic car problems. They want it to drive like the modern car, and they want safety features so that they could drive around with their kids in the rain on a road trip and not have to worry or think twice. While we're back here, check this out. Hot ginger metallic. How beautiful is that color? Classic 1960s paint color, Wimbledon white grille, chrome trim, just gorgeous classic look, but none of the classic car problems. This truck right here, let's see if I can pull it up on my notes here, is Brett out in Texas. So Brett, if you're watching, your truck is on the alignment rack, getting ready for test miles. Beautiful spec, by the way. I love the stripes with the no red. Looks really, really nice on hot ginger. Inside, ball glove, matching hot ginger dash. Beautiful, Brett. Excellent spec. All right, this truck right here is for sale. We've never shown it before. First time, world premiere. You want Wimbledon white, but you don't want to wait, and you want every single option done. You can buy this right now. You can text or call our team or DM us on Instagram. They're standing by, and tell them you want this. And this truck right here, I believe, will be ready to ship in the next few days. Talk about no wait, skip the line. You're not a patient person, then this is for you. It's got worn glove on the interior. It has every single option. Let me go ahead and show it to you. Oh, almost fell there. And you've got teak wood back here. How nice does that look? Worn glove. Look at the leather details. Perforated speaker cover. Houses your custom 10-inch JL subwoofer that we engineered to be hidden in there. Really clean sound, really, really nice stuff. Focal audio wrapped in these beautiful leather speaker pods. The leather work, it's gonna blow you away. I don't care what you drive. I have every nice luxury SUV pretty much made on the market. I've had over 60 cars personally, and I can tell you the fit and finish and the craftsmanship is on par, equal to, or better than anything in your garage. And the way I also know that, it's your hidden cooler, by the way, with your drain plug. The way I also know that is that we have built nearly 300 of these right here in our factory in Atlanta, Georgia, shipped all over the world to customers who own the nicest cars money can buy, including cars that cost $1 million, $2 million, $5 million, like Bugatti and Koenigsegg. And what they tell us is that the fit and finish, the craftsmanship, the detail, the leather work is equal to or better than anything they own. That's a huge compliment from our clients. And if you want to fact check that, go to Google and look up vintage modern reviews. And these are real reviews from real people who have extremely high standards. It's a $300,000 vehicle. So you can imagine how picky our customers are over every stitch, every line, every gap, and not even just the physical and cosmetic details, but the service, the communication, and the experience. Big, big deal to us. We're not a restoration shop. A lot of restoration shops aren't equipped. They don't have that luxury car brand mindset. And even when we're in restoration, we treat our customers as if they were buying a Rolls Royce, including post-sale service and communication throughout the process. Very, very important. For this truck here, every option, including Fox coilover suspension, 17-inch forged aluminum wheels, polished to 33-inch BF Goodrich tires, 280, 570, 17. It has the Roush performance package, which is the Roush intake and exhaust, along with a Ford Performance tune. Back here, you've got a beautiful classic inspired bumper. We stamped this ourselves in Detroit and then sent it off to be chromed. Chroming is very, very difficult to have done today. It's kind of a dying breed. So to find a great chromer who can meet our quality standard and schedule adherence, very, very difficult to do. Into this classic chrome bumper, you have your parking sensors and your backup camera. And let me take a step back and just show you what I love about how we blend classic design with modern safety features. Back here, you'd never know. That right there is the best of both worlds. You can actually have a functional bumper, which we crash tested front, side, and rear, that has modern safety features, but still gives you that classic look of trucks from the 60s and 70s. But when you back up, you don't have to guess, you don't have to wonder, you don't have to worry. And all of it tested and met FMVSS compliance. I'll show you what that means as well too. So let's go around here. Again, this truck is for sale, no wait, Wimbledon white, every single option, worn glove on the interior. Let's take a look at the driver's side. Pleated stitching. If you're not a diamond stitching fan, you've got pleated stitching right here. You can choose from 12 different leather colors, and then within the leather colors, you have the option of pleated, diamond, woven, tuxedo, matching woven, and a whole array of Schumacher plaid prints as well. So you can go crazy with it. Go to our website, vintagemodern.com. You can go on there and play with Configurator, see all the options and pricing. And there's your Focal audio system, really, really clean sound system. And back here, you have for your kids, so assuming you have kids or grandkids or rear passengers, you have crumple zones all around the perimeter of the body to crumple around you and protect the passengers inside. You have a functional roll bar that's actually tied to the chassis. It's not a decorative roll bar. That's why it's actually called a roll bar. And you have airbags, 6 of them. And the airbag that matters most to the rear passengers is going to be your side curtain airbag. That runs all the way to the back. And you have roll sensor, stability control, traction control. In the doors, you have side impact beams. And in addition to those 2 airbags in the back, you've got another 4 total. So again, things that we really thought through. We listened to customer feedback. It was very, very clear that at this price point, they didn't want any compromises. They wanted it all. And so that is what we gave them. And I'm really, really happy to say that the customers who have received their vehicle, they really love it. That means a lot to us and our team, because all we ever wanted was to build them a vehicle that when they got it, it wouldn't just meet their expectations, it would exceed them. So Wimbledon White, in stock, ready to go. If you've been waiting for that perfect time, we are getting very close to spring. Next week, it'll be March, and then April. And depending on where you live, you're probably gonna want your fun summer toy, spring toy available right now. And even if you're in a weather climate where it's snowing, raining, and cold, you can actually drive this every day if you wanted to. And our customers are always surprised by how much they end up driving it, way more than they think, because you don't have to treat it like a classic car where you've got lots of limitations. So somebody grab this one. It's for sale, it's in stock, and you can grab it today. Text or call our team. We sell vehicles on the live broadcast all the time. And hop on right now. You don't even have to wait, because somebody might beat you to it. So first one with a deposit gets it. There's only one, and it's Wimbledon White. You got the Boxel green one I just showed you. And let me take you over here and show you a couple others here. This one right here is root beer, macadamia metallic, and it is listed on our website as well. This truck right here is GT Silver. This is a really good one because it is a pre-owned demo vehicle, low miles, under 900 miles. It has every single option, and I personally driven this myself in Miami for some content. Super nice. Has a tobacco leaf leather interior. So check this out. Wow. On our configurator on vintagemodern.com, there are many, many different combinations, from the paint color to the interior. The trim can be black or white or chrome. You can have different color soft tops, different wheels, stripes, no stripes, different color grille. There's like 33 million permutations. So go to vintagemodern.com, go in the configurator. It'll also give you an exact quote. So you will know the exact price in real time. And you can also go on our website and look up inventory as well. It always sells very, very quickly, especially ones that are already done. They usually sell before we even finish them. So there's GT Silver. Looks like we got a Raven Black on deck. This will be on the assembly line tomorrow. And every day we start a new build, and every day we ship a build somewhere in the world. And so we're very consistent with our production, and all of it, as I mentioned before, broken down into tack time by day, by truck, by task, by week, by month. And so we're extremely accurate in those projections. Okay, this is actually new since I just started the live. Check out this color. Custom color. I don't even know what the name of this color is, but this just hit the line. It looks like a paint to sample. So in addition to the 30 paint colors, you can also choose paint to sample. which means you can pick any color you want, anything you can imagine. And this color, I'm just seeing it up close for the very first time. Just fresh out of our paint booth, so it needs to be wiped down. Look how beautiful that is. It's got a raven black grille. It's got black trim. I don't know what the interior is going to be, but it's got a black roll bar. Somebody was very thoughtful in piecing this together, and you're going to watch this truck transform right in front of you. So let's go to our line right here. This is, let's see, we got Whisper Pink, Light Jade, and another Light Jade. Light Jade is a great, great color, 1960s, classic paint color, Wimbledon white on the grille and on the trim and on the wheels. And you got two of them here back to back. Let's see if you can spot the difference between the two. So here you've got Wimbledon white brake calipers. You got ball glove for the leather interior. You got John over here doing an inspection. What's going on, John? How you doing? You're good. So John's on our quality team, walking around with a gap gauge, and he's got a gap gauge in one hand, and he's got his phone in the other hand, and that is the app we use to be able to record the data of all of our lines and gaps, and that is all recorded by day, by vehicle, by station, down to the person, and that allows us to really dial in our people, process, and parts. And so they are scrutinizing every square inch of this vehicle to make sure that everything meets our standards. I can't say enough about the team. These guys, they do a tremendous job. No detail left undone, and they're obsessive about it. And so you got Light Jade, just finished final detail, and going through final inspection. And the kind of things they nitpick have been called non-value added by our automotive consultants from Detroit. And so while we built our people, our process, our parts, we invited automotive consultants from big OEMs, from big manufacturing backgrounds in automotive. And they came here and they said, your standard is almost too high. And we said to them, that's good. Our strategy is very simple. Set the standard so high that when we deliver the vehicle, it'll be above the customer standard. Pretty simple but effective way